This is Sounds Like Adventure, an actual play podcast all about fun roleplay, short runtimes, and great sound design. I'm your host and DM, Jack Trainer, and I'm joined by my co-hosts and players, Jacob Sirachi and China Wenzel. Hey there, it's another episode of Sounds Like Adventure. Hey, it's me, Jack. How you going? And once again, I'm joined by Jacob. Hey, Jacob, how are you?
How we doing?
Very good. It's been probably our longest break ever without putting episodes out. Have you been up to anything? You've been doing anything fun?
No, I'm having withdrawals because we haven't even played our home games. We haven't even played our home games, Jack. All right, it's not.
It's funny, hey, you start one of these podcasts and your life almost becomes it revolves around these games in some ways. But it's I've never played less actual tabletop games than during this period. It is since I started playing, of course.
Yeah, same here.
But as promised, we have a huge announcement. So we took a little break for a couple of weeks so we could get our ducks in a row. I'm moving interstate. I'm going to move interstate in a couple of days, actually. So stuff is still in flux. Chai is still overseas. But we promised that we are adding some new players to the show. And today, we're announcing what form that is going to take. And we're also announcing how many people are joining the show. So, first up, big first announcement. Let's talk about how many people are joining the show. So, joining Sounds Like Adventure is not one, not two, not three, but 4 brand new cast members are joining the show. So over the next 4 weeks, the lead up to our biggest announcement ever, which we're making at the moment, in the lead up to the thing that it's actually going to be, we'll introduce them to you guys. So we'll have 4 mini episodes coming out over the next 4 weeks on the same day that Sounds Like Adventure usually comes out, and you get to meet each of the new cast members. Some of them you might already know, some of them you may have seen elsewhere, and some of them you may never have heard of. But let me tell you this. They love tabletop games. They match the vibe of Sounds Like Adventure. They're all Aussie, and it's going to be amazing. So you're not going to want to miss this. And you'll find out who they are over the next 4 weeks. So, Jacob, how are you feeling about all this huge announcement?
Well, I mean, this has been a little bit time coming for us. I think we toyed with this idea back when we first launched.
I think it was too big of a dream to think that we could get to the point where we'd be able to add people to the show. So yeah, I think we thought of maybe one day we could have a cool deep cast Dimension 20 or Critical Role or something like that. And look at that, with you, with Chai, with these 4, we're up to 6. I'm geez, these sessions, they're going to start going for a while. Combat's going to take a while.
I'm going to have time to get a drink before my turn.
Yeah, that's it. We'll keep it entertaining, don't you worry. So it's really exciting. But at the end of this 4 weeks, we're launching our biggest thing ever. This is what it's the real lead up to here. So over the next 4 weeks following this week, we're going to have 4 mini episodes where we introduce this whole new cast who are joining the show. But at the end of that 4 weeks, in the following week, Sounds Like Adventure is launching a live stream. That's right. On the last week of May, we're going to be going live for the very first time with a brand new campaign, all these new players who you're going to meet over the next few weeks, and I'll be the DM of this campaign. And we got a little taste from Relict earlier. We got our little tease of different systems. We got excited. So we want to keep that fun going. We want to mix it up as well, and we want to play some sci-fi. So for our first campaign, we're going to be playing The Expanse RPG. So this game is made by Green Ronin Publishing and is based on The Expanse book and TV series. Chai and I just love this series. Jacob, I know you're working through the show at the moment. Where are you up to now?
Just finished, I think I'm halfway through season 2.
Cool, getting along there.
I have too much on my, to be watched, all right? So I got to space it out.
Hey, I'm feeling threatened. Responding very. The lady doth protest too much. I think I didn't target you there. That's enough for me. Come on. But hey, it's a great show. Suggest you watch it if you haven't already. So we love this series. We love this world. But if you don't know anything about this world, a little taste for you, basically. The Expanse is set in the somewhat near future in our world. So humanity has basically colonized space, but they've only colonized our solar system. So there isn't interstellar travel yet. You know what that means if you've paid attention to the show. But where we're at in the show's history, there isn't interstellar travel. And the core dynamic of the world is like this conflict between these three different groups of people. So there's Earthers, people who live on Earth, there's Martians, people who live on Mars, and there's Belters, people who live in outer space. So there's a lot more to this setting than that. It's really rich. There's a lot of conflict. And just to those individual factions, there's far more to each of those than what I have just mentioned. But we're going to talk about that more in the coming weeks, and you're going to find out heaps about that on the stream itself. So I won't get into it too much now. We don't want to waste too much of your time today. But Jacob, that's it for today. 2 huge announcements. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Any final thoughts?
I'm just keen to make more goblin characters that flout the rules. All right, that's what I specialize in, and I managed to ruin enough things, and now I get to make another one.
I'm thrilled for myself in this scenario. So great.
Now I have 4 other people to corrupt as well.
Oh yeah, but let's be honest. People who play tabletop games don't need a lot of corruption. I think they are pretty willing to jump on board with chaos at any moment in time.
Yeah, I'm just like the devil on the shoulder. It's like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, and then they have another devil on their shoulder, which is themselves. Yeah. So there's just 2 devils being like, don't take the plot hook, which is just wonderful. All right, so don't forget, over the next 4 episodes, we'll have a special bonus episodes dropping in this feed, introducing you to your new cast members. So don't miss it. And then the week of the 28th of May, the final week of May, we go live for the very first time. So, with all that in mind, I will see you very soon for new episodes of Sounds Like Adventure. Don't forget, we have that bonus campaign coming. We'll have more to talk about that soon. But in the meantime, we'll see you in the next episode.